Hello everyone, a warm good morning to all of you. Would like to welcome to our this session. Hope you are in fight and well. So we discuss Kautilya Arthasastra and theory of government and state. This is going to be our first class of with respect to Indian political thought. Uh, built discuss with respect to the previous year question and on the basis the theory and also the expected questions. Our effort to help you the in-depth understanding of the concept, and also I will tell you that what thing you need to cover from your side, because in this session all the things with respect to Kautilya is not going to cover, but the thing which will helpful to you understand the thought and understanding of Kautilya, and also ensure to solving the previous year question. That is our understanding here. Okay, we are not only solving here the previous year question but also covering the theory and also the expected question. That is our objective. Okay, and on this auspicious occasion I wish you all of you the happy Holi. Okay, this is one of the special day. Please try to celebrate this day, and if you are not feel comfortable, then you can skip this day for not studying. And I pray before the God that this time your exam is going to be crack and you are going to happy. So all the wishes will going to fulfill in this year only. This is my this is my pray before God for all our YouTube subscribers. Those are supporting me in this journey. Thank you guys. On this note, would like to start our these sessions. Hope you are enjoying this day, and don't miss this day. Try to celebrate with your friend, colleagues, family member, because this day is special one. Okay, thank you. Let's start our discussion. Okay, so here we go with the previous year question. The first question in front of you. Our objective, as I already said to you, one question, and with respect to the theory of the one question, our understanding to comprehensively understand the thought of the political thinker, because Indian political thought is all about the thought and concept of the thinker along with the factual information. So you are in the right track to cover that thing. So first question, what was the basic feature of the state of nature according to the Kautilya? Option A সম্পূর্ণ ন্যায়, B সিংহ ন্যায়, C সত্য ন্যায়, D মৎস্য ন্যায়. So answer of this question is like your মৎস্য ন্যায়. So the D. So ସମସ୍ତେ ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି the answer of the question is D. But we need to understand the what is the state of nature, the theory of state, social contract theory with respect to Kautilya. So let's start. Kautilya's view on state. Uh, to attempt this question, we need to understand Kautilya's view on states. So state of nature where society is based on anarchy, that is known as Mokshanaya, and there is no political authority. Okay, Kautilya justify why there is a state. They come to the like idea the state of nature that's based on anarchy, in which there is no order or no political authority, and that is how Mokshanaya. Mokshanaya means what? The might is right. Okay, might is right. And for security and peace, people select the king under the kingship. Here the concept of state. Why there is a state? Because there is no political authority. For the security purpose, for the peace purpose, people select the king under the kingship. Here most of student will be arise the question, sir, the Kautilya's theory of state is based on democracy. I will say no. You will say, sir, here mention that people select uh, uh, the king, so here the democracy concept are come to picture. No, ମୁଁ ତୁମକୁ क्वेश्चन ପଚାରି, does idea of Hobbes theory of state based on democracy? What will you say? You will say no. So similarly here the state is created for what? For the protection of the people and security and people. It's not providing any rights, it's not providing any kind of we can say that the liberty to the people. It's just sake of the protection of the your the people. So that is how. And here the concept of king and kingship and monarchy, and there is no concept of democracy. Hope you understand. Next point, Kautilya's Dharmanyaya. Okay, Kautilya's Dharmanyaya of the state prevail for the Dharma Shastra. What does it mean? So according to Kautilya, the state law is important than the culture. Your culture says the protection of people, the liberty of people, but according to the Kautilya, the state law is way more important than the Dharma Shastra or the culture. That's why Kautilya is known as a statistics scholar who gives much importance to the states than the people or so called your humans. That you need to be understands. And expected question can be here, or the statement based question. So it is also called as a social contract tradition. Why? Because it is the human made institution. The people select the government. There is a state of nature, then people for the security select the government. That is what the social contract traditions. Here the contract between the state and people. Okay, that is how known as social contract tradition. So ମୁଁ ଜାଣିଛି ତମ ସମସ୍ତେ ଆନ୍ସର ଜାଣିଥିବ, କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଥିରୁ ଆଉ କ'ଣ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ବନାଯାଇପାରିବ, ତ ଏ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଏକ୍ଜାମିନର କ'ଣ ପାଇଁ ପଚାରିଲେ? ଓକେ ଓକେ ଆମକୁ ଆମକୁ ଏ ରେଫରେନ୍ସ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଧରିକି କେଉଁ ଭଳି ପ୍ରିପେୟାର ହେବାକୁ ପଡ଼ିବ? ତ ଏଇଟା ଆମକୁ ଏଭଳିଆ ପ୍ରିପେୟାର ହେବ ନା, ୱି ହାଭ୍ ଟୁ ଷ୍ଟଡି ଦ ଥିଓରି ଅଫ୍ ଷ୍ଟେଟ୍, ଆଣ୍ଡ ୱିଦିନ୍ ଦ theory of states, if they ask the question state of nature, they can going to ask about social contract theory, about origin of state. So this is how here you can get one questions. Okay, so this is the way which I am going to help you in this unity. Okay, so that is the idea. Moving to the next question, how many sources of the state law had been described by the Kautilya in Arthasastra? So option A 4, 8, 12, 16. तुमने जदि तार आंसर जानिछ, you can also basically mark the answer of it. But the answer of this question, option A 4. Hope all you know that answer. But from this question, what kind of question can be framed, or why this question is asked? What is the understanding of the examiner? That I am going to cover you. And this state law, we have to cover the Kautilya and state governance. Okay, and within that Kautilya talks about the theory of law having four principles. One is anibhikasi, troyi, bhatra, and dandaniti. Simply they can ask the question that which of the following is not a theory of law or state of law according to the Kautilya. Then you have to remember anibhikasi, troyi, bhatra, and dandaniti. Here you can get question easily converted into question. Let's understand the concept of these things. Okay, because it's important from exam point of view. So anibhikasi means what? It means the philosophy deals with the vision of rules and regulation. What does it mean? Philosophy of the state. Say for example, the philosophy of Indian constitution is fundamental rights, DPSP, preamble, and fundamental duty. On basis of these, the Indian state govern or Indian state function. Similarly, the anibhikasi means the philosophy of the states, the vision of the states in which the state is governed. Hope you understand. Moving to the next concept, the troyi. Troyi means what? Associated with the cultural aspect. For example, the three Veda. Okay, cultural aspect. For example, the three Veda. Each and every society have a distinct culture or the cultural context. Similarly, the state has a culture. Say for example, our India is also a cultural society, multicultural society. Okay, and on the basis of that, our India rule on basis of interest of different culture. Here like Hindu, Muslim, Sikhs, all are the part of our Indian society. Similarly, the Troy talks about the culture in the society. Here the three Veda is came to picture the example. Okay, three Veda. Then moving to the Bhatra. Bhatra means what? It mention about economy as a prior than other three discipline. Economy, like we all study that the four principles of the state like territory, economy, government and sovereignty. Similarly, here the Bharta means economy, that economy is a cardinal principle of the state which help to protect the state from the natural calamity or strengthen the structure of the states or institution of the state. So economy, without economy we even we can't think a single piece of work. So economy is important. You study, you need economy. You, why you are going to job, you are for the getting money or salary. So economy each and every. So even if the state, he talks about for running a state there is a necessity of a economy or resource. Then Dandaniti. Dandaniti is very simple science of government and politics. Okay, to maintenance order in society, to establish stability in society, peace in society, there is certain law and order required. So this is the whole idea that you have to remember here. Okay, the four principle that Anivikasi, Troy, Bharta and Dandniti can be asked. Direct questions. Okay, simple question here. So that you have to remember. Or even if they can ask the question, match of the following, that can be possible. ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ମୁଁ ଯେଉଁ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ସଲ୍ଭ କରିବାକୁ ଯାଉଛି ସେଇଟା ହେଉଛି ବହୁତ କଣ୍ଟ୍ରୋଭର୍ସିଆଲ୍ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍, ଯେଉଁ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ କି ମାନେ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ରଙ୍ଗ ହେଇଥିଲା ଆମର 2023 ଡିସେମ୍ବର ସାଇକେଲରେ। ଆଉ ମୋ ପାଖକୁ ବହୁତ ମେସେଜ୍ ଆସିଥିଲା ଯେ ସାର୍ ଏ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ଟା କଭର୍ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, କ'ଣ କିଛି ବୁଝି ହେଉନି, କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ କ'ଣ। ସି ଆମେ ଏ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍କୁ ସଲ୍ଭ କରିବାକୁ ହେଲେ ଆମକୁ ଫୁଲ୍ କନସେପ୍ଚୁଆଲ୍ ଅଣ୍ଡରଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡିଂ ଦରକାର ହେବ। ଆଉ ଏଇ ଲାଇକ୍ ଭିଡ଼ିଓ ମାଧ୍ୟମରେ ଆମେ ସେଇଟା ହିଁ କରୁଛନ୍ତି। ଓକେ, and to study about Kautilya there is a lot of things, but ତମେ ମାନେ ଭାବିବ ସାର୍ ଏଇଗୁଡ଼ାକ ଅଛି ଆଉ ବହୁତ ଜିନିଷ ସ୍କିପ୍ ହେଇଯାଉଛି କୌଟିଲ୍ୟର, ସେଗୁଡ଼ା କେମିତି କରାଯିବ। ସୋ ଆଇ ୱିଲ୍ ଟେଲ୍ ୟୁ ହାଉ ଟୁ କଭର୍ ଦିସ୍ ଥିଙ୍ଗସ୍। ଓକେ, ବଟ୍ ଆୱାର ପ୍ରାୟର ଅଣ୍ଡରଷ୍ଟାଣ୍ଡିଂ ଦ୍ୟାଟ୍ ଆମେ ସେଗୁଡ଼ା କଭର୍ କରିବା ଯେଉଁଟାକି ତମମାନେ ଡିଫିକଲ୍ଟ ହେଉଛି ସେ ଜିନିଷ ବୁଝିବାକୁ ବା କଭର୍ କରିପାରୁନଥିବ। ତ ସେଇଟା ହେଉଛି ଆୱାର ମେନ୍ ପ୍ରାୟୋରିଟି ଟୁ ହେଲ୍ପ you through this video. So I will let you know that how to you crack this question, because it's all about the question is framed by interpretation. You can't find any single book where there is mention this point. Okay, this question framed by the interpretation or understanding of the thought of a scholar, that I am going to tell you. Hope you understand and try to understand this question as well. So first of all let's read together this question. Identify the statement the true. First ଜିନିଷ ଆମେ ଫୋକସ୍ କରିବା ଅଛି the word true, the thinking of Kautilya. Okay, which is the true, the thinking of the Kautilya. He favored four varna system as practiced in Vedic society. Option A. Option B, he gave importance to four stages of life. Option B, he was C. Option C, he was in favor of all women enjoying the freedom in marriage and divorce. So there is option code only one correct, only second correct, only third correct, only first and second correct. What is correct? If you know, you can provide the answer in your notebooks. But let me provide the official answer as per SSB. The answer of this question is option D. This one correct, this one correct, this one is wrong. So to crack this question, let's understand through the theory. Okay, please keep patience. Here we are going to discuss very important topics. It's very logical and interpretation based question. So let's understand. To solve this question, we need to understand the difference between the Kautilya and Dharmasastra tradition. Okay, so Kautilya and Dharmasastra tradition भितर हमको बुझार अछि। Expect the nature of origin of the state from a cultural point of view almost the same. Okay, देखो आमको धर्मशास्त्र कमी बुझार अच्छी कारण वर्ण सिस्टम, फोर स्टेज ऑफ लाइफ, दिस ऑल रिलेटेड टू द धर्मशास्त्र or the we can say that Manusmriti, and how Kautilya's idea relates with the this idea that we need to understand here. And here mention expect the nature of origin of the state from cultural point of view almost all the same between the Kautilya and Dharmasastra. Okay, if you not understand Dharmasastra, for a briefly understanding, Dharmashastra believes the state based on the divine origin. That means the God created the what? The king. God provided the king. So it is what? Divine origin. But on the other hand, Kautilya theory of state, as we study, it is based on the human institution or social contract. Okay, that is how two different things, but all of the basically rest of the thing are same between the Kautilya and Dharmashastra. Your Varna system, your cultural context, all are same. In moving point, we will more comprehensively discuss about that thing. Okay, so hold out that thing. Okay, as this thing is belongs to your idea of Dharmashastra, and we study the Dharmashastra and Kautilya all have a similar understanding except the nature of the states. That two things is clear, and now the thing is basically clear to you. We will also discuss, please keep patience. Moving to the this third point. This third point, he was in favor of all women enjoying the freedom in marriage and divorce. तो ये आमर एस्पिरेंट बा सब्सक्राइबर माने कहती कौन ना ना लाइक सर ये स्टेटमेंटा करेक्ट कारण कौटिल्य बिलीव्स इन वेलफेयर स्टेट तो आमको बुझार अच्छी द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ वेलफेयर स्टेट कौन द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी कौन ओके so we need to understand that thing, then you can clear about this statement and can identify the difference between welfare state and the democracy. Okay, so I will come to that as well. What is welfare states? Okay, to understand that line, welfare state democracy is equivalent concept. कौन welfare state and democracy equivalent concept की ओके कारण आम बुझार अच्छी जदि कौटिल्य वेलफेयर स्टेट कथा कहते तो समस्त भावुं हाँ ओमेन कथा आसो से एग्जामिनर क्वेश्चन से क्रिएट कर कौटिल्य जदि वेलफेयर स्टेट कहते तो ओमेन से आसो तो समस्ते से धारणा सब थे तो से क्वेश्चन टाक समस्त रंग करदे से क्वेश्चन क्रिएट है आमको ये प्रिपेयर होबार अच्छे फैक्ट तो समस्त पढ़ी दौरान किंतु यू हैव टू स्टडी द कॉन्सेप्ट व्हेयर क्वेश्चन बेसिकली फ्रेम. So welfare state and democracy are not same concept. They are different concept. To Kautilya, the theory of state is based on the social contract headed by the monarchy, and that monarchy is hereditary monarchy. Here there is no democracy. The concept of monarchy and there is monarchy, there is no democracy. तमने क्वेश्चन रेज करियो सर ब्रिटेन रो भी तो मोनार्की अच्छी तो सहीटा डेमोक्रेसी अच्छी आपड़ ये मना कर जो मोनार्की से डेमोक्रेसी ना हाँ येस ब्रिटेन रे डेमोक्रेसी अच्छी किंतु ब्रिटेन रे मोनार्की अच्छी दैट इज हाउ रिपब्लिक मोनार्की पीपुल बेसिकली इलेक्टेड देयर डेमोक्रेसी देयर लीडर किंतु मोनार्की इज ए नॉमिनल हेड हियर फॉर द एग्जांपल कौटिल्य द मोनार्की हैज ए पावर मोनार्की हैज ए लाइक एब्सोल्यूट पावर ओके here the hereditary monarchy and there is no concept of rights and liberty and humans including women basically curtailed. So in the Kautilya's theory of state there is no concept of rights, there is no concept of liberty of humans including your women. So we here conclude that the welfare state and democracy are two different concepts, don't get confused, and this statement belong to your democracy. All women in favor of women enjoying the freedom and marriage and divorce. As I already said to you, this is comes under your civil liberty. Marriage, divorce, your civil liberty. But that time in Kautilya time or Kautilya theory of state, there is no idea of civil liberty. There is no idea of democracy. There is a monarchy. There is a hereditary monarchy. So this is how this statement is wrong. And come to your point, that is he believes on idea welfare state. Yes, he believes on idea welfare state which associate with the helping the needy or marginalized people. Welfare state means what? To helping the needy and marginalized people, just providing them economic incentive or providing food and cloth etc. That does not mean the civil liberty. We need to understand. That's why the examiner framed the question, because we understand welfare state is equivalent to democracy. Okay, so that is not that thing, we have to understand that, and hope you this statement is clear. Hope this statement is clear. Come to your this point, he favor 4 Varna system as a practiced in Vedic society. Come to this point, Okay. Classical tradition thinker claim the duty rather than the rights. Okay, one more thing you have to also remember. In classical tradition thinker, say for example Manusmriti, or say for example your Kautilya, they emphasize the duty, not rights. This right concept or this equality concept available during the modern political thinker, not the classical political thinker. You have to remember. Moving to the Kautilya, come to the Varna system. A great trend has been followed with respect to comparison of the between Kautilya and Machiavelli. तो Machiavelli and Kautilya को सबुବେଳେ ଆମେ କ'ଣ scholarly house try to compare between Machiavelli and Kautilya. And your the major difference between them, Kautilya support the Varna system. You will ask how Kautilya support the Varna system? Yes. If you will study the Saptanga theory, there is a mention the 7 elements. Out of that, one is king, another one is Amartya. And according to Kautilya, the king from the Kshatriya Varna and the Amartya is from the Brahmin Varna. So here we conclude that the Kautilya support the Varna system. तो आमे समस्ते जानचंती. So that's why this statement is correct. He favor the 4 Varna system practiced in the Vedic society. And that is how the correct answer here. समस्त पढ़ुଛନ୍ତି हाँ सप्तांग थ्योरी 7 एलिमेंट्स अछि. These are the things. Examiner से क्वेश्चन पचारिबाकू जाऊ नाहंती. They are not interested to ask about the Saptanga theory 7 elements that all know, but they are trying to frame questions some based on interpretation, based on your idea, based how you understand a concept. Only ratification is not going to there in SSB examination. This paper is now going to be top, and we have to cover the concept also. I don't say that ignore the factual part. Along with the factual, we have to understand the conceptual part, the interpretation based idea. So that is the main concept and the 4 stages of life. So here the 4 stages of life is also correct, because Kautilya talks about what? Dharma. The king's duty is dharma. The duty. Here the king has no right. King is also following the duty. And that duty means what? The 4 stages of life. Okay. How it can be helped? Now these 4 stages of life will maintain the social order in the society. And that point of view, Kautilya believe that the 4 stages of life is important. Or even if you can eliminate this question in that way, even if you are confused this question, this line, you can eliminate. Say for example, this one is incorrect. So here you can eliminate. This one is correct. Okay, and this one is correct. So answer is the D is our answer. So sometimes you have also used the elimination method. सो तुम मैंने पचार सर आप प्रिवियस इयर क्वेश्चन को हाईलाइट करदे एक्सपेक्टेड थ्योरी बुझे तो आउ ए लाइक सेसन नुआ जिन कौन आम कौन कौटिल्यर अन्य जो पार्ट अच्छे बहुत गुड़ा जिन स्कीप होगा कौन एग्जाम इंपोर्टाट कि ना कि कम टू दिस पॉइंट द जो जिन डिस्कस है जहाँ भी इंपोर्टाट जिन अच्छी मुझे हाईलाइट्स करदेवी तो से जिनटा को यू हैव टू कवर फ्रॉम योर साइड. And my duty is that to tell you where you have to cover, what is the difficult area, and how your attitude towards this topic. This is I am going to tell you. And at the last of this topic or unity, I am going to providing also the MCQ. So then you can cover and do the things. Okay. So let's see the other aspect which is going to be crucial in our examination with respect to this topic. So here the extra information for Kautilya for examination, you have to study the मंडल सिद्धांत of Kautilya. तो आमर एसएसबी एग्जामिनर आज पर्यंत से मंडल सिद्धांत पर कुछ क्वेश्चन करना किंतु यूजीसी नेट हो कि तुम पीएचडी हो कि तुम असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर हो पॉलिटिकल साइंस रिलेटेड मंडल सिद्धांत विषय क्वेश्चन आसुची. तो एक्सपेक्टेड क्वेश्चन यू कैन लाइक गेट फ्रॉम हियर. सो यू हैव टू स्टडी ऑल्सो 6-fold policy, foreign policy aspect of the Kautilya, okay, that you need to cover. And also the book of Arthasastra, there are different chapter, volume, division that need to cover. And also the book written on Kautilya को ऊपर जहाँ जहाँ book लिखा है. Say for example Ellen Rangrajan wrote a book Kautilya the Arthasastra. तो से गुड़ा मध्य हम कवर कर रही that can be asked in your examination. So this is your homework. You have to cover this thing at your own end. Okay, and I will definitely frame the question in our the like basically the MCQ section. Okay, because all the thing is not possible to cover by me. There is the limited time allotment for me to cover the topic and the like session of each day. Okay, because I have other responsible as well, and I will tell you, help you the difficulty where most of have a problem, and providing the prediction based question, and also providing you homework and the MCQ at a last. That is my objective. Hope you understand. And last I would question address କରିବା ମୁଁ ଯିବି ଏଠି most of the like student basically claim to me, sir, try to cover the each day, every day the different unity MCQ, like today we cover political, Indian political thought, then we will cover the public administration. See, ଯଦି ଏଭଳି ଭାବେ ଆମେ କଭର କରିଦେବା ଗୋଟେ ଗୋଟେ ୟୁନିଟ୍ ସବୁଦିନ ପର ଡେ, ଦେନ୍ 10 ଦିନରେ ଆମର 10ଟା ୟୁନିଟ୍ ଫିନିଶ। ତ ବାକି ଦିନ ଆମେ କ'ଣ କରିବା? तो बर्तमान there is no need to hurry. This examination, competitive examination, is all about consistency and slowly. Okay, the slowly, the slowness you have to require, consistency is required. Don't be fast. Okay, like I know that you have a curiosity, but this curiosity should with you at the last moment, up to the last moment. So according to the time we are going to move. Okay, because this is a requirement. If your conceptual is not strong, then no one going to help you in examination. So I am going to cover this Indian political thought, and after then I will try to cover the public administration or whatever may you want. Okay, the topic you want, I will try to cover that thing, but at least you have to go through in a systematic and in a planned way, and consistency is important. I will tell you, each and everyone has knowledge, but few of the crack the examination. Those have dedication and consistency with the preparations. Hope you understand. And this is all about from my side. Okay, about the Kautilya Arthasastra, three of you government and state craft. Thank you everyone for being a part of this session. Try to share this video with other. Okay, and again I wish you happy Holi. Enjoy this day. Please safely celebrate this day, and try to also study a little bit, because our main priority is study. Okay, hope you show this kind of maturity with respect to this day and lesson. Thank you guys, have a nice day. Thank you.